And it's the Grizzlies to start it out.
Now here's Jackson.
Pass to Jack. Jackson with the screen on Thomas. Here's Jack. Perfection of a jumper from the elbow. When Jack gets room to shoot it from there, he's spot on. That's his game. Here's Mobley outside to Green. Johnson with the defensive effort. This is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a minute. It's a textbook example of how to lose the ball. You got to love that. Well, something can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. I'd like to think his team-first mindset. If the 40 needs doing, he's got it. As long as it helps his team get the win. Here's Johnson for the basket by New Orleans. And here's the fast break. Here's Thomas for three. Rebound by Jackson. And now just over a minute play here first. Here's Jack. Off target for three-point range. Here's Mobley.
Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot there.
Hey, one thing you can always count on with Tanoka, he's going to make something happen. And he's going to do it creatively.
And so he gets hooked. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team. Jackson outside. Johnson on the wing. Green covering. The three is up. And Johnson gets to go. The assist by Johnson. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter. Here's Thomas. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, I like saying Thomas attacks the lane. He's a superb penetrator and finds a lot of ways to score at the rim.
Outside Johnson. Jackson the screen. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Sabonis. Jackson can't get it to go.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the finish.
And Mobley throws it down.
What a luxury to have Lando on the team. I mean, he's pretty much a 6'6" point wing. Always creative.
Here's Jackson. And it's Ginobili with the rebound. Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweak strategy here.
He's still not picking up.
He's checked in for Johnson. He's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Denver. Outside Jones. Here's Jackson. Back to Jones. Here's Denver. Thomas defends. Fires. High post. Jack. Good.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep this. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it's a foul. No question about it. It's a ton of contact. A good call by the official.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game. I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot.
New Orleans leading by 3. They double team Sabonis. Yep, that one goes.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Smith finds Jackson, and then dumped by Jackson.
Yeah, you got to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside, slamming it down.
Pass to Ginobili. Jackson for 3. Jones grabs the board.
He probably thought he was going to go with that.
Ginobili pass to Sabonis. That one's good for 2.
Ginobili is such a solid passer. Drops it down whenever he can for a ready shoot.
Smith against Thomas. Jackson right side. Back to Smith. Pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. It's holding by New Orleans. Here's Mobley. He can't get down the ball. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 5. And here's Smith. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of it. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Thomas against Smith. Pass to Jackson. The shot misses. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's New Orleans up by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played one quarter in this one. And look at what we've seen from New Orleans. What do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches. And you know, the rebounding advantage has been glaring. Simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got Miller, and it's Jeffries in at the 4.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And for New Orleans, they've got Seth Curry, and it's Sabonis in at the center. Pass to Jeffries. Now here's Jones. Here's Jackson. No good on the triple. New Orleans leading by 9. Curry passes to Collins.
Good on the bucket. Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Jack passes to Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Miller's got his first 2 points.
Cashing in on the interior, making it all too easy.
Collins right side. The shot. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The 3-ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. Tuesday, he's checked in for Memphis. Johnson comes in for Jones. Green's checked in for New Orleans. And both free throws go to Collins.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroking from the line like that. The soft timeout on display.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Memphis making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Here's Dent. It's rebounded by Sabonis. New Orleans leading by 11. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Johnson. And that's good. His first into the game. Here's Ginobili, covered by Johnson. Oh, he ripped it out like two-handed jam.
Ginobili on the attack. What else is new?
17 shots on the way. Jack can't hit. And here's New Orleans now. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. Here's Collins. He takes it in. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Collins has got 6. Gotta like watching Collins attack like this. Feeling like he can score on any defense out there. Pass to Jack. Shoots over Curry. Jack can't hit. Jack's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Here's Collins. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Here's Jack. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
I don't mind that. They hit at the rim and temporarily prevented the point. Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layup. Just as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Juzang. Thomas, he's checked in for New Orleans.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to call blocks. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Ginobili. And a nice finish on the layup. Ginobili's got 4 points this quarter.
Really nice dropping in. Playmaking the Bills. Jackson to get by Isaiah Thomas.
Pass to Jackson. There's the three. And they fall. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Jackson can knock down the long ball. Outside Curry. Curry throws it down. Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim, Eddie.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You look at it, communication is like as his trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. They won't win those guys breakdowns. Nice one-handed jam. Simple, ineffective.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage on the last time. It was only one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Johnson, he's checked in for Memphis. Sabonis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Evan Mobley comes in for Curry. .105 left in the second quarter. Jackson outside. That's tip. Johnson passes to Jack. Jackson with it. Sabonis with some nice D. Outside. Green. Got it. Green's got his second basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And looks like an illegal kick was set against the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on the legal screens. Yeah, you might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Sabonis. Pass to Green. Thomas outside.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
If you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Thomas outside. Here's the three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we reach the end of the first half play. It's New Orleans up by 15. And join us right here after the break for the start of the second half. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. New Orleans leading by 15. Johnson is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Jackson. And it's Jackson into the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Great combination, quickness and slick move in the basket. Thomas more comfortable in the paint than some big guys.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by New Orleans. Here's Jack. No good from outside. Jack's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. And Mobley throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, high pressure, nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Jackson. Banked it in off the glass.
Get Jackson. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Here's Green. Good finish at the rack. Slick feed. Green's got 6.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Jack. Give him 8. The shot's good. 10 points for him.
Jack is working the screen and roll. He just finds ways to capitalize.
On the attack, Memphis with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Jackson. That's Jefferson. Mobley with the block. Driving inside. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
What a pass by the fearless
Great team.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now. Yeah, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed and right.
Lopez takes it for New Orleans. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Lopez. And again it's Memphis missing. Mobley right side. And Mobley throws it down.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
Jackson outside. Pass to Jack. Over Thomas. Jack, good. Jack's got 4 points this quarter.
Always good to see Jack contribute on the offensive end. When he gets going, he's extremely hard to slow down.
Here's Green. And that one falls. His basket in 7 tries.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up. And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Out of bounds. Memphis keeps possession. Jones, he's checked in for Johnson. Jackson finds Jackson. Here's Dak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Jackson. On the assist from Jones. Jackson's got 11.
This demonstrates how confident Jackson is. Wasted no time getting that shot off.
And the shot goes in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Dak. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Jack. Drives to the hoop. Mobley with the block. Ginobili, pass to Green. Out to Mobley. Here's Ginobili. He's got 10. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Jackson surveying the beat. And 5 for 7.
Jim Jackson's one of those guys who has the ability to take over games. Showing you that here.
And Steve Kerr calls time out here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Some changes for Memphis. Miller's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Jones comes in for Johnson, and it's Jackson in for Jones. Now here's Thomas. He has 6. Collins no good. Jones pass to Jack. And here's Jackson. Jackson outside. Jackson screen on Sabonis. Jackson finds his space. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Gotta move past that one. I mean, they wanted to take that again. Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. When you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim. You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Jack can't hit. New Orleans leading by 20. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 2 points. That one goes.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Dak. Thomas defends. Pass to Jack. They set the pick. The three is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Thomas. The three ball. He buries it for 3. Thomas has got 9.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's New Orleans opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dot. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery. And they love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. So far, New Orleans right now. We've got John Collins. He's out there with Green. Seth Curry is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Ginobili. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Ginobili saw daylight and took off.
Quick decision.
That's it.
Smith
Against Curry.
Smith outside.
Pass to Jackson. Let's go with the three. It's holding by New Orleans. Collins outside. Nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Well,
When he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up. Curry against Smith. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Lopez. Fantastic ball for them today tonight. The Sphinx are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Smith against Curry. Left side Johnson. Pass to Jackson. Here's Johnson.
From deep three-point range. And then some. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and they really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
A precision pass from Curry. Also excellent at seeing his guy through there open.
Pass to Jackson. Looking to get it going. And
it comes up with a strong TD, and they've exploited.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Ginobili. Oh, it makes it with a kiss. Ginobili's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice move by Ginobili inside, making his way around the contact, drawing the foul and getting it.
Curry against Smith. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Lopez. There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce. I mean, that's what him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. It's the Jerry Russell. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game. Jackson on the screen. Open up to Smith.
Second chance. Clear foul there on this shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but and takes the foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for New Orleans.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opening up things with their ball movement. You know, some of those guys, they came out of that team in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
A minute 58 left in the game. Down low. Ginobili gets the bucket. It's Ginobili's versatility, confidence, and creativity that makes him a lethal scorer. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Curry. Jackson pass to Johnson. Outside Curry. Right wing.
This one for three.
Hits the trifecta. That man is laser focused. That's bad defense to a team that has a long way to go to catch up. They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Outside Johnson.
For three.
It's holding by New Orleans. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot that typically makes. He throws it with one hand. The B.I., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop. So aggressive and the determined finisher. Nice. And guys, I like the fact that he chose with one hand. Tomahawk slams because he gets a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot. That's the Jack.
Floats one.
Collins with the rebound. Here's New Orleans now.
They're on a 19-7 run. Ginobili. Oh, it deflects off the backboard. And here's Curry for three. Hits the three-pointer.
And the arc Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Jack. It's Jackson. High post. There's the drive. And he jumps in the layup off the glass.
Oh, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Here's Ginobili. Laid it in with a nice touch on the window.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most. Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Jack. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team is missing Tampa.
Now, shock is surprise. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanking you for watching. And time now for our player of the game. Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball heavyweight on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards out there with Edwards. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Edwards in at the point. And for New Orleans, we've got John Collins. He's out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Outside Edwards. Outside Edwards. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Ball with the rebound. Here's Collins. No luck on that one. Oh, good D by Edwards. Oubre against Edwards. Pass to Edwards. Edwards is screen on. And Edwards, here we go. That one goes in. And that gives us well. What a tremendous atmosphere here tonight. And sometimes the officials were right on top of that. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. And just about a minute into his first quarter. And here's Edwards. Edwards, pass to Edwards. Misses the three. Given his range, you expect him to capitalize on that open. Two hands. He's shaking the whole. He's actually shaking the whole building. Oh, what a slam! Look here, the fans go crazy right now. Now here's Edwards. Drains the triple. And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants. Into the lane, and he goes in from the double. With two hands on the rock, he powers it through. Totally in control, protecting the ball away. With the teardrop. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Count the passes. Starting to find his rhythm. He's kicking, and he knows it. Yeah, but he gets engaged this early in the game. It's bad for his good. He could roll this start to the rest of the game. Now here's Edwards. And it's Ginobili with the rebound. Here's New Orleans now. And they're dialed in offensively. Sure, staying in the tempo, but at the same time playing under control. Edwards, pass to Edwards. Pure from three-point range. Edwards got 6 points. Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards. That bucket. And the lead just keeps changing hands. 5 times already. We still haven't gotten out the first half. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Change here. Curry's checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. 6 points for him. And here is first about 3 minutes in.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Edwards, he's checked in for Edwards. And he makes the first and misses the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least it's ahead.
Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
If this is the battle we were hoping to see, Nobly gets the bucket.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet.
Easy possessions like that literally are just
dream of them.
gladly
Take those.
Now here's
Edwards.
Hauled in
Then
by
by
Curry.
Curry.
And we're
And we're
approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. On the attack, Gray. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards finds Edwards. Outside Edwards. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Edwards can't hit. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Collins. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And this is a part of Collins' game that really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards gets it to go from 18 feet away.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot.
Here's Ginobili, guarded by Edwards. So it'll be 3 free throws. He was fouled on the after shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And that one misses. Mobley, he's checked in for New Orleans. Green comes in for Oubre. Good on the second one. 35 seconds left to play the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. Neither side willing to relent. That's the AD changes in a bunch of trouble already. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Green. And it's Collins penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2. Collins has got 6 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Both teams have it going here early and still close for the first quarter. It's New Orleans. They lead by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look at what we've seen from New Orleans. What do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and every single thing they can play.
Love to see it.
Here's Curry. No made basket yet. On the court for Minnesota. We've got Edwards. Edwards out there with Minnesota. It's Miller and it's Smith at the line.
Defensively, you can't afford to let it get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah,
it's going to take the focus to get out of this hole. And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by New Orleans. Basket counts.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled. Hammered home by Green. Slams it down with two hands. Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in. And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick. And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry in this play. He understood where to put the screening over the screen of his teammate, Henderson. And it's good for two. Henderson's got his first points of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And the shot goes down.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather, talk things over. Edwards, he's checking for Miller. Edwards comes in for Henderson. And it's Edwards in for Smith.
And it's
Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by three. Pass to Edwards. Inside. Edwards, so good.
And here's New Orleans now.
Here's Collins.
Mobley against Edwards. Elbow shot on the way. And a big bounce off the rim. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
And you can expect him to make it with a D is trash like that.
Left side Edwards. Minnesota again missing. Here's Ginobili. He has six. Some solid defense from Edwards. Edwards looking it over. Quarter two, just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Edwards. Minnesota again missing. New Orleans leading by 5. Into the lane. Powered down with both hands.
Put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. And he's a strong finisher. Edwards pass to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. On the clock. Back to Edwards. Pass to Edwards. 4-3. Mobley grabs the board.
He is so sensitive everything out there. You expect that to fall.
And there's Collins on the assist by Green. Collins has got 8.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Edwards pass to Edwards. 1:36 left to play. Sinks that one from the post. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
He's checked in for John Collins. And it's Curry in for Green. Davis, he's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards goes in for Edwards. Mobley, it's a bonus. Puts it up from 15. And he can't make that one in. Minnesota trails by 7. Edwards with it. Started down by ball. And there's the call. Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
Number 14.
A minute
15 left to play in the second quarter. Edwards, pass to Edwards.
Back to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the oop. And Edwards slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
These guys out on the bench. Gary sets it all. They fired up.
Setting up the foundation. It's just basketball.
Pass to Edwards. Now Edwards. Outside Edwards. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 5 points.
Yeah, just continue to unlock this game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And
Mobley gets it to go. Here's Edwards. He has 7. 2-second difference between Champagne and Buck. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Oh, the middle's in there too. He shot 3 front was in the game. He made more than this one.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Get down.
15 seconds left in the first half. No good on the quick three. Here's Curry. Here's Mobley. Off target at the rim. And so it goes game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's New Orleans leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create that separation on the scoreboard. John Collins out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's ball. And it's Ginobili in at the 2. And that's the group of Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, take right to the rim. That's what he can see us at halftime. That's going to be
Edwards for 3. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
when he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, it can almost be automatic.
Ginobili, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
First team.
Minnesota trails by 4. Now here's
Edwards.
11 points in the game. 11 feet out. Gotta get down inside. Edwards.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off.
Very tough to stop when he's in the zone. Pass to Ginobili. And it's blocked by Edwards. Slams it in.
Now that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punched home with as much power as he could. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's New Orleans now. Their biggest lead in the game. And Paul throws it down. Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Edwards no good.
Deflects the pass. Right. Straight around.
Making sure of it. Man slam.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
Here's
Edwards.
And so he draws the foul. Heading to the line to shoot there.
I like that. I mean, he's just going to play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Minnesota shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul within this game.
First one falls.
That one's no good. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's
Ginobili.
Nice concentration. Don't touch layup. Ginobili's got 12.
And I have something magic in the air between the defense and the offense.
Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line there.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense to stay.
First free throw is good. And free throws good for Edwards.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter at the line. Very rare to see it.
Oubre passes to Ginobili over Edwards. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 14 points for him.
Look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they like a completely different team. I'm going to go play sets and add time to help this much change.
Here's Edwards. It's holding by New Orleans. There's the try. Ginobili gets the bucket.
This man has entered the great shooting performance from the game.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking to adjustment.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to get them in the earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior.
He's checked in for Paul. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Pass to Edwards. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. It's Edwards off the wing. And they force a shot violation. Great D. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Curry. And Down it
Down it
goes.
goes.
2
2
points.
points.
Credit
Credit
them for making the right halftime
time
adjustments.
adjustments. Missed.
Edwards
Edwards
against
against
Curry.
Curry.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes advanced. Here's Curry. And he gets the bucket. And now an 11-point New Orleans lead.
Their
The offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, pushing in with them.
And the
The
basket is good.
You'd love to get the ball this close, and every trip we can it's just not missed.
Collins,
Oh,
no
so
good.
good.
And you gotta give credit to your defense for giving up and doing just about the
Oh, and there's the
There's the
whistle.
whistle.
He was
He
going
was
up for
going up for
the
the
layup.
layup.
And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up. All right, guys, stats here. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area
on the forefront.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper.
The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise fire. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Edwards. Here's Edwards.
Shoots over Collins. Edwards, no good. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Sabonis. Miller pulls it in. It's stolen by Curry. 6 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And Edwards, here we go. And the layup is good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Sabonis. That drops. And it comes off the assist from Curry.
Sabonis has got his first basket. Minnesota trails by 7. Outside Edwards. It's holding by New Orleans.
They've
They've
led by as many as
11.
11. Here's
Here's
Collins.
Collins.
And Collins with the slam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's just trying to make a comeback.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And a great show for 3 quarters as we hit the fourth. Who will carry the fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Brown. On the court for Minnesota. Edwards out there with Edwards. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Edwards. And it's Brown in the shooting guard position. Here's Edwards. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so Curry will bring it up for New Orleans. They've got a 20-point lead. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up. Mobley rises to the rim for the finish.
Pass to Edwards. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Edwards. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Mobley. On the break. And Mobley throws it down.
This is why I am impressed of the Mobley thing because it plays like this he can do by himself.
Outside Edwards. Six on the shot clock. And there's a pick. From deep three-point line. And it's Ginobili with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Mobley. Count out one. And Chris Payne calls time out here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Lopez comes in from Mobley. It's Kelly Oubre in for Curry. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Collins comes in for Brown. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put him in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. You can still win this game, but I need you all to play like people you need. Not exactly confidence in us, guys.
And
Allie
Alex.
takes.
Edwards can't hit. New
New
Orleans
Orleans
leading by
35-15.
15. Here's Green.
Green.
And it's hammered home by Green.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, just a message of offense has been executing their game plan.
To the inside. Can they get it? Edwards can't hit.
And they won the battle on the board so far in this sport.
This physical they're being rewarded for their efforts. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want. That seems like
Collins outside.
Pass to Edwards.
Fires
the three.
On target
From range. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him and he will drill
Oubre can't hit.
Minnesota trails by 16.
Collins
Right side.
And
Here's Edwards.
Edwards finds Edwards. Launches a three. Edwards can't hit. And here's the Orleans. They play a great fourth quarter defensively. Allowing 3 points.
They just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And
Minnesota calls time here.
They're down by 18. And now let's take a look at the new balance player of the game.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the first. This percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him. Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards.
Launches it.
Minnesota again missing.
And you just can't afford to give that down very often.
Here's
Collins.
Lays it up and takes it in.
And trust me, when the team slowly reacts, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah,
They're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him as he waits in the loop.
Pass
to Edwards.
Outside
Edwards.
Back to
Edwards.
Edwards. The layup misses. Here's New
Orleans now.
They're
on a 14-3 run. With the drive, Jet Mobley gets the bucket. And just not letting up at all.
I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they really choose to put his foot on.
Here's New Orleans now. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Ginobili. No good there. Oh, good D by Edwards. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 19-point game. And Edwards slams it in.
The ever-expanding skill set of Edwards. Nice dish right there.
Oubre can't hit. Outside Edwards. Back to Edwards. Good D by Ball. Here's New Orleans now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Collins. It's good. And he took contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Free throw is good from Collins. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Edwards. So it's the Warriors winning this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And check out the New Orleans lineup. We've got Bone, Jeff Reed out there at Mobile, and it's Sabonis in a decision position. And for Portland, And here's New Orleans now. Here's
Here's
Green.
Green.
Soft touch off the glass.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Well, you
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris.
So
So agile for his size.
This is a young man with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard the rim, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Sabonis outside. Here's ball.
Portland
With a rebound.
Well, this is the same kind of control we're used to seeing him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Hollins. Here's
Here's
Wicks.
Wicks.
That one's
That
wide
one's
left.
left.
And about
Had
a
about a
minute
minute
gone
gone
in
in
the
the
first
first
quarter.
quarter.
Outside
Outside
to
to
Green.
Green.
Sabonis
Sabonis
outside.
outside.
Here's
Here's
Ginobili.
Ginobili.
Three-pointer
Off the mark.
Here's
Here's
Hollins.
Howard.
Pounded by Ball. Hollins passes to Lucas. Here's
Here's
Petrie.
Petrie.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul and they'll take two free throws now. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for two, Jeff Petrie.
Shooting two. And it knocks down the first one. And that's good. It's a good shot.
When he steps to the line, the kind of confidence he has in himself, it's written all over his body language.
Ginobili, no good. And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just his blocking.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball. Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's New Orleans now. Here's Green. Going inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability with those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Sabonis. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Timeout call, Portland. And New Orleans making a change here. Thomas is checked in. So it's
So it's
Portland now.
Portland now.
Trailing by 4. And
Just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Here's
Here's
Petrie.
Petrie.
Mobley
grabs
grabs
the board.
Here's
Here's
New
New
Orleans
Orleans
now.
now.
Here's
Here's
Thomas.
Thomas.
Sweet little floater.
Well, that one to me is about deft placement of the basketball. Isaiah Thomas is excellent on those floaters.
Pass to
Pass to
Lucas.
Lucas.
To the
To the
middle.
middle.
To stop
To
the
stop the
run.
run.
It's hauled
It's
in
hauled in
by
by
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
Oh, it's stolen away. Here's
Here's
Wilkins.
Wilkins.
Green
Green
covering. A minute 58 left in the opening quarter.
Wilkins. Good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Ginobili.
Pass to Green.
Pass to
Pass to
Thomas.
Thomas.
From
Deep,
deep.
Mobley. Knocks down the wall of the J.
Mobley's got
got
5.
5.
Okay, good shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
Here's
Here's
Walton.
one.
Unloads.
Unloads.
That one
Good.
goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Green.
And
And one pulls it down.
Portland
Trails
trails
by
by
5.
5.
From the arc. Petrie. That's good.
He's got
He's got
7.
7. That's what they want to do.
Get him
Get him open looks early.
Sabonis
Sabonis. Pass to Thomas.
Mobley outside.
outside.
Pass to
So
Ginobili.
Ginobili goes up on the top of the key. Count it.
And
And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
Wilkins. Pass to Lucas. Here's
Here's
Petrie.
Petrie.
It's
It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Now here's
Here's
Mobley.
Mobley.
Oh,
Sabonis with the steal.
Well, the
Grimace of pain tells it all.
He's
He's
hurt.
hurt.
Let's hope
Let's hope he's okay.
And by
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the
That's why I comes in the game, bro.
like this. Certainly are one of those.
That's why I comes in the game.
Unable to get the ball in balance. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Portland
Trails by 4.
He's
He's
covered
covered
by
by
Oubre.
Oubre.
Again,
Again, the miss by Portland.
And that does it
This
for
is
the
the
first
first
quarter.
quarter.
It's New Orleans. They're up
They're
by
up by
4.
4.
And
And
we'll be back shortly
for the start of the second quarter.
And for
And
those
for
of
those
you
of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are.
And
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well,
Well,
it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of this dude. Their defense has been stifling.
so
So for New Orleans right now, Robin Lopez out there with John Collins. Then it's Green, then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Thomas in the court. Wilkins can't hit.
New
New Orleans leading by 4.
Here's
Here's
Green.
Green.
And the
And the layup is good off the glass.
Green's got 6.
Excellent recognition. Kelly, great right there. So solid sensing when one of these guys is open.
Top of the key. Wilkins can't hit. Wilkins has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. The shake. And it's finished off by Thomas as he lays it in.
There's a certain fearlessness when talking about Isaiah Thomas. He might be small. Doesn't mean he lacks aggression.
Wilkins pass to Walker. Green with a defensive effort. Here's New Orleans now. Down low. Poked away. Here's Wicks. Thomas defends. Yep, that one goes.
That's how you share. He does this time and time again.
Here's Collins. Out to Oubre. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The three ball is part of Jason's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls. And both free throws good for Collins.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
There's a screen. Pass to Walton. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First 15. At the line for your home team. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And so he makes both from the line. New Orleans leading by 6. Now Ball fires the 3. Walker pulls down the board. Oh, he picked it clean. Driving in. Ginobili gets the bucket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Hollins. No points yet. Over to the wing. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Ball. The putback. Controls the rebound on the putback. And New Orleans lead by 10.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He is too good a range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's Ginobili. The layup off target. Ginobili's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, take these guys out of the bench. Barry Axton stands it all. They are fired up.
And he lays it up top.
It's intercepted. And they're pushing it up. Out to the right wing. Pass to Walker. Here's Hollins. 5 to shoot. Over Ball. Collins with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Green. Good efficiency. He's trading 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Timeout.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Collins against Miller.
Pass to
Petrie.
Back to
Back to Miller.
Walton passes to Miller. Another shot. Here's Petrie. Here's Hollins. Here's Walton. Collins defending. Shot clock at 5. Petrie. Again, the best by Portland. New Orleans leading by 8. To the wing, right side. And here's Collins for 3. It's all in by Petrie.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. He's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
There's a screen. And the sweet goal that time around falls. Petrie's got 9. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And New Orleans leads by 8.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And there's the ball. That's his first foul.
Second team. Checking in for your team. Maurice Lucas.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Hollins. Pass to Walton. Just 3 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to the ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. So it's Portland now. 8-point game. Now an update on Evan Mobley. Valley Force. What's to find out?
Thanks. I got some news for you. Head athletic trainer. He said there was some strong pain in the chest area, especially breathing in. Likely at least one rib is broken. Unfortunately, he suffered a serious injury. Obviously, he won't return to the team. I think he'll miss lots of games. What a tough break for the NBA.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along. That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injury that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
So for New Orleans right now, John Collins out there with Jeff Green. Then it's Ball, and it's Ginobili in at the 2 spot. Portland trails by 9. Collins passes to Walton. Shoots over Sabonis. Ball with the rebound. right side. Here's Ginobili. And Walton pulls it down. And with a little over a minute going by, the second half is underway. Has to wait. Here's Hollins. And there's the lob. 4 on the clock. Knicks can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 9. Tipped away. Here we go. Oh, Sabonis with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Sabonis. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter and stifled him.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The opportunity when he saw it. Hollins got his second last game of the game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Ball right side. Pass to Ginobili. To the paint. Here's Wicks. Driving to the basket. No good to the layup. And they're running. Here's Ball. Out of his face. Again, looks so good. And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
Very good play call. Good execution. Sometimes he just doesn't fall.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And count that. 2 points. And a chance for one more at the line.
Maintains his concentration beautifully as he double-clutched and laid it in against the tight team.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Portland trails by 7. Beyond the arc. And it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow. A two-handed slam. The kick off the ball. Sabonis left side. Back to ball. Collins outside. Here's Ginobili. Knocks it down for the distance. Ginobili's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice awareness there from the big man. Finding his teammates when they're
timeout call, Portland. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of the game, not to mention over the course of the season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Both teams changed it up here. On defense, the visiting team. Petrie passes to Lucas. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Petrie. He's got 9. Spins. Just 3 to shoot. Pass to Wilkins. Drills it deep. Wilkins has got 5 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might be on him a little bit more.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game.
Super.
That
Free throw, no good.
And
The second free throw is good.
Portland trails by 6. Third quarter basketball here.
Our Lillard for 3.5 minutes total.
Works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Thomas
finds ball.
Back to
Thomas.
Pulls it. And again,
New Orleans so good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Dietrich nails the baby hook. And now it's just a 2-point New Orleans lead. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent defense side. And Lopez gets it to go.
You know, that's a good stance on this play for Lopez right there. Get him down from inside.
Here's
Wilkins.
Pounded
by
ball.
Wilkins.
Pass to Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line with 2.
You never want to let shots at the rim go.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the strike. Both good from the line that time. Here's New Orleans now. The lead is 2. Thomas outside from deep. Portland with a rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Out to the right wing. Pass to Walker. He's covered by Oubre. Inside. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Here's Wilkins. That doesn't go with a chance to tie. Here's Thomas. Can't get it to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's New Orleans up by 2. And we'll return shortly. While we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect play.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's ball. For New Orleans, we've got John Collins and Torrey in the forward position.
You can really see their confidence as this game going on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
So it's Portland now. After the basketball,
New Orleans.
Here's Hollins. Shoots over ball. Here's Walker. Oh, no question. Powered it down.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing done.
It got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they would come back and have a chance to seal the deal. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And here's ball. Bring it up for New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10. The three. Fires in the triple. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win the game.
Timeout, Trailblazers.
It's going to throw for Allen.
I was able to listen to Portland's head coach talking to his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looking side. More of that. It's a simple act that can have a big impact.
Appreciate the report,
Allen.
To the paint. Here's Hollins.
Ball with the rebound.
Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, the offense has been on point. They have great timing and great communication. It's so hard to get stops against them. Here's Hollins. Pounded by ball. Pass to Lucas. Here's Hollins. 6 to shoot. Looking to win the run. That one drops the ball. And that was the right decision. When you're in the bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And Steve Kerr he wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And New Orleans making a change here. Here's ball. Portland with a rebound. Lucas has got a 6 rebound on the night. To the middle. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up. Throws it down emphatically. He's got serious pop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
Outstanding pass, on time, on target.
Pass to Walton. Here's Petrie. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Green in the post. Fires for 3. Wicks grabs the board. Wicks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Petrie. Three-pointer, no good.
If you want to cut into the lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Collins. It's deflected. Here's Lucas. Count it. Zero run protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking any shots. Pass to Walton. Over to the wing. Lucas passes to Petrie. They set a pick. It's held in by New Orleans. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Ginobili. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Collins passes to Walton. It's good. He's got 8 here in this quarter.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. Pass was right where it needed to be.
You said what? I'm playing the game. So I just been sitting up here playing 2K.
Back to Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans? What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I also like how they played together. They've made efforts on the inside and convert those chances.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line. Here's Hollins. Pounded by ball. Hollins' shot is off. And here's Portland now. They've led by as much as 10. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
I played Zombies earlier.
40 seconds left in the game.
I beat both of them.
Oh, Sabonis with a block. Here's Ginola, and it's good. 2 points. And New Orleans leads by 11. His sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him. With the floater, Collins' shot is over. To the right side. Ginobili gets the bucket. There's 10 seconds left to play the quarter of this one.
Yeah.
And so it's New Orleans winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building. And that'll do it, folks. For Grand Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now our player of the game. I've been going through motions, trying to make it home.
those ups and downs.
Trying to right my wrongs. I still think I was losing the wrong. It's levels of success. You know, driving slow, trying to right road. Fighting glass control. Ain't no one left. Friends are gone. Let's back to the ball. We can get a lesson up. Showing a better way. It's shade ball. We've been on some money. Get money out some balls.
I said they were coming from us, but me no different. They said they got something from us, but I ain't gon' visit. Yo, I was coming, I got my people. Yeah, I could see you. So he can play. But I'm just rusty, I suppose. The man of the only I suppose. The envy I suppose. They got the friendly I suppose. But I'm just rusty, I suppose. The family I suppose.